Hi guys, it's Priyanka. Welcome to the Priyanka's Cloud. Hey guys, it's Priyanka. Welcome to the Priyanka's Cloud. With everybody being cooped up at home, it's a great time to master your pizza skills. It takes just few ingredients to restaurant quality pizza dough that is so chewy and crisp. It's a very long recipe. I will give you few tips and tricks to make it in a very simple way. So do watch carefully. So without any further ado, let's get started.
To make a pizza dough, you need 1 cup of warm water. Make sure it's not hot. And yeast. I'm using this brand. You can use any other brand. Here I'm using 1 tablespoon sugar. Instead of sugar, you can take honey as well in a same quantity and add 1.5 tablespoon salt. Then stir those together to dissolve. All measurements has been taken with this spoon. Sprinkle the top with 1 tablespoon active dry yeast. Set it aside to proof for about 5 to 7 minutes. Take a bowl, 2.5 cup of plain flour, put into a strainer to break up the clumps and to aerate the flour. Here I am taking 1 tablespoon oregano and 1 tablespoon garlic powder. It's totally optional. Next, add 2 tablespoon yogurt and 2 tablespoon olive oil. Instead of olive oil, you can use any other vegetable oil and mix it. Give the yeast mixture to quick stir, then pour over the flour. Use a firm spatula to stir until the wet and dry ingredients are well combined. Next, knead the dough by hand for about 2 minutes or just until no streaks of flour remain and wet and dry ingredients are really well blended. Take a few drops of oil in your hand and knead it again. The dough will feel pretty sticky to the hands with kneading, but when you touch with clean and dry fingertips, it should barely sticky. Drizzle few drops of olive oil over the top of pizza dough. Place the dough into a greased mixing bowl. Next, cover the dough with plastic wrap or kitchen towel and let the dough rise for about 4 to 5 hours or until doubled in size. For pizza toppings, I'm using these veggies. You can use any other veggies according to your choice. Cut the veggies at least 3 to 4 hours before making a pizza and remove the excess water with the help of paper towel or any paper napkin. Once the dough has doubled in size, punch down raisin dough to release air bubbles and scrape the dough out on a flat surface. Make sure every bit of dough out of the ball. Generously sprinkle the flour on a work surface and knead it again about 2 to 3 minutes. Divide the dough equally into two parts because this recipe makes two 10 to 12 inch thin crust pizza. Now the tricky part starts. Fold the ball into itself. So hold the ball in your hands and bring the sides of the dough in the middle and gently push them in, and repeat this process 7 to 8 times. Sealed all the edges and make a ball. At this stage, you can keep this dough in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Cover in a plastic wrap and then place in the fridge. Whenever you want to make a pizza, take it out from the refrigerator and let it come at room temperature. A few minutes before you start making a pizza, you have to preheat the oven. You wanna make sure your oven is fully preheated before you start forming your pizza. Lightly dust the flour on the top of a dough. Form a pizza crust. We need to stretch the dough first, simply pressing into the middle of the dough with your fingertips, gently working them outward and pulling the dough with it. Or you can gently lift the dough, drape it over your knuckles, working around in a circular motion, stretching only the edges. Don't pull from the middle. And third one, simply roll out the dough with the help of rolling pin. You can use any technique, and keep in mind it will shrink back slightly, so make it a little bit bigger than you think. Sprinkle the flour into a pizza pan, spread it all around and remove the extra flour and transfer the dough into a pizza pan. Use your fingertips to flatten and stretch until it reaches desired size. Use a fork to poke holes in a dough so it doesn't develop bubbles when it bakes, and bake this base about 3 to 4 minutes. After taking out the pizza base, simply spread the pizza sauce on the top of base and add the mozzarella cheese. You can add or less according to your taste. Add desired toppings and bake pizza at a very high temperature for only 13 to 15 minutes. During the last 1 or 2 minutes of baking, the crust will get crispy and cheese should be fully melted. That means your pizza is done. Here you go. Our pizza is ready. Enjoy with your favorite dip. A well browned and crispy crust will be an indication of pizza that is done. If the top of the pizza is burnt but the bottom is undercooked, put it on a lower rack in the oven and cover the top with the aluminium foil and bake it another 2 to 3 minutes. On a second pizza base, I have already grilled chicken. Simply cut into small cubes and add it with few veggies on the top of my pizza base and bake it about 13 to 15 minutes on a same temperature. Hey guys, it's a pizza time. Cheese is so melty and the crust is so crisp. Okay, we're gonna jump right into this. Enjoy.
I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did really, please give me a big thumbs up and do comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.